Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back to some more Game of Thrones 7 Kingdom. Today we are back with another custom map battle. This time we are at Hardhome as the wildlings are trying to fight off a pretty massive undead army. If we take a look at the balance of power, we can see the undead have around about 11,000 soldiers and the forces of the wildlings and the forces of the Night's Watch have around about 6,000. So this battle could definitely go either way. I'm pretty scared though for the forces of the Night's Watch. I don't think they're going to be able to hold off this undying horde for too long. As well as that, we also have a pretty nice little last stand here by the dockyard, which will be kind of cool to see all the undead just pouring in if they make it that far. You never know, the Night's Watch and the wildlings might be able to hold them back in all of these breaches. But yeah, this is a really cool map. Unfortunately, I'm having to do it live, but luckily I managed to get some people on my Discord to play, so we didn't have to deal with the AI doing stupid stuff. So all the people you're seeing in this battle are, you know, live and playing as we do this. I'm just not in the same call with them, which should hopefully make it really interesting, because we'll actually have some somewhat smart whites. You know, it's like the White Walkers are actually controlling these guys as they pour on. So let's look at the army comps really quickly and the map itself. The map has a really cool outer wall. The wall, you know, to kind of get around with the crappy Attila sieges, how they work, with them just being really glitchy. The map maker has just basically made loads of breaches and destroyed them, and then done some really nice work with the terrain. And as you can see, pretty much all the way down here, there's just loads of broken down bits of gates and walls, which is an easy path for them to actually push in, which is kind of cool. Then if we look at the army comps, we have some Night's Watch infantry out here. These are the Rangers, who are going to be holding kind of the outer layer of the fortress itself, trying to slow up the whites, allowing us to use our archers as effectively as we can. And as we continue to go back, we have more of these Rangers pretty much scattered all the way across our own fortress. Then if we look at the Free Folk army, the Wildlings, we can see we have some Hornfoot spears on their front line. We also have some of these Hunters, which are a pretty cool stealth unit, which I guess won't really come into play too much during this battle, but still pretty cool. We have more Hornfoots. Where are the Cavemen? That's what I want to know, because they're a really strong unit. We have some Horde Spears, which have 225 men in, which is pretty crazy, and some more Horde Spears here as well, as they are ready here to fight, to give their lives to try and get the women and children away. We also have some more Rangers from the Night's Watch, and they're going to be supported by some Fens, so the heavy infantry of the wildlings are going to be situated there. And then we have some more hordes back here of 225 men. We have Tormund right there on the front lines, ready, well, not on the front lines, but ready to give his life if so requires of him. And then finally some more Fens on this left flank, kind of on our last little stand. So that's pretty much the battle. The map itself looks absolutely awesome. I really hope the modder does look to do more battles like this in the future, or more maps like this in the future. I would love to see a wall map. That'd be so sick, just having that and the whites attacking them. Oh yeah, and obviously if you haven't seen the whites before, you know, we have the ancient whites, who again, I really love how they just look exhausted with their heads down. I think that's a nice addition. And then we have the more kind of normal white hordes, which are basically just like more fleshy, which is kind of cool. They have 200 in a unit, whereas the ancient whites have 250, which is cool. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this battle started. So I'll tell everyone that start the battle, and let's go. So yeah, cool. I'll go ahead and get my infantry immediately into shield wall as soon as I can on these guys on the outer walls. So we'll immediately stick these guys on the shield wall as they're going to get ready just to kill them. God, there's so many of them. Look at that. There is just so many of the ancient hordes ready to push on. This is actually a really nice view of the attack as well. Oh, look at them just starting to go. The undead pushing forward. They're so goddamn fast as well. Jesus Christ. Hold firm, Knights Watch. Yeah, these guys look sick in their little shield wall right there. Oh, God, no. Look at them. I feel sorry for whoever these guys are right now. Look at them. That's so awesome. I probably do need to tell my archers to fire, or at least get ready to fire at will. So we'll set these guys on, but make sure we don't miss any of the charges as they do come flying on. So obviously this battle is live, which is kind of annoying because it's going to harm my commentary a little bit, because I'm going to try and obviously be focusing on talking and trying to command the battle as best I can. But I'm hoping that won't be too bad. We'll definitely get a good charge. As soon as these guys come through this breach, we're going to charge them. Yeah, we'll charge them now down this breach, and we'll try and meet them there. I also love the kind of the feel of this map as well. It just looks really cool. Really does. I'm actually super excited to be playing these battles, and hopefully we'll get to see more in the future. So let's get our archers to stop shooting our own men. That could probably be pretty helpful. God, the whites are just sending in their kind of waves at the moment. God damn, that's pretty brutal. I wish to get these archers to shoot over here as well. And obviously, we have to be using fire arrows as well. Of course, we have to be using fire arrows. It probably is not best for me actually winning this battle, but it looks the coolest. So we definitely have to be using it. So the entire battle line is has been drawn out right now. Every breach is being overwhelmed by the hordes. Oh, it looks so cool. Just look at the whites burning. I really love that. Especially even cooler when you have the catapult getting some big hits, which we'll definitely see. So how the whites doing down the battle line? There is like I think 16,000 soldiers in this battle. Let's have a look, see if it will show us. Yeah, we have over 16,000 soldiers in this battle, so it's massive, and it's not actually lagging pretty much at all. I think you can really push Attila if you have people playing as the other faction, and you make it so that they don't commit all their men into small breaches and into choke points like the AI normally does. So because of that, I feel like you can actually have some pretty large battles. So I think in the future, I'm definitely going to have to do that 4v4 battle I talked about, where we have 4 white armies up against a Stark army, a Vale army, maybe a Targaryen army, and also one left, maybe like a Baratheon army or something. I don't know. It's still up for debate what I actually do, but I think that'll be a really cool thing to actually kind of put out. Maybe even on like a similar map like this or something like that. Could be really cool to see. So how are our forces doing on here? Our front line, oh my god, our front line's actually been overwhelmed here. That's a little bit shaky. That's not too good. I think I'm actually going to start turning my archers to shoot over here to try and help me out a little bit. How's our own ship? The gatehouse is still holding. Actually dealing with these whites pretty effectively. I'm happy how they're dealing with these guys. A bit of missile support as well. No! Our own Night's Watch are burning. That's not too good. Oh, but he's trying to be sneaky here and push through some whites. I'll commit another unit of my Night's Watch to go and help him out. And also go and silence these archers as well to stop them from shooting. I want to be shooting over here, please, not my own men. That would be perfect. Cool, cool, cool. How are the wildling forces doing? Oh, they're doing pretty decently. They're not like getting slaughtered or anything. They're definitely dealing some nice damage to the whites. And that's all it is. We just have to try and deal as much damage, because they outnumber us by so much. I don't really expect to really win the day. And just look at the amount of reinforcements they have back here. It's just so many men. Like so many soldiers just waiting to be pushed in. It's pretty crazy. So our right flank has been crushed now, which was to kind of be expected. Oh no, more whites are being pushed up now. That's not good. We can just see them slowly but surely making their way forward. And let's take a big look from the range up here. Because this is always just, I love these views like this, where you can just fully see the battle, and you really get to appreciate the scale of these battles. We actually have 12,000 soldiers fighting. That's pretty crazy. Or 16,000 soldiers fighting. Obviously, I'm not expecting to really clean these guys out here on these flanks, because obviously we have quite a large portion of our force back here waiting to be pushed into the battle. So because of that, we're probably going to lose this outer defense fairly quickly, as we see another unit of the Night's Watch actually routing from the field of battle. We still have these brothers, though, defending here. This one's just slicing off ahead of the Ancient White. Perfect. I would love you guys just to form up here, actually, if I can retreat you guys without taking too many casualties. I probably am going to have to retreat back some more men soon. But the Archer Fire is doing great here. Yeah, the Archer Fire is definitely finding a mark on lots of these whites. And again, it looks so cool as they just burn when they shake and everything. I think that's just such a nice addition to the mob. But we're going to have to definitely fill this breach with some soldiers. Yeah, we can fight there perfectly. I guess you guys are going to have to come over here, just because these archers aren't done with their ammunition yet. So again, let's go. Oh, yeah, nice. We have better targets to use our whites. And we also obviously all have all these towers as well. Helping us out as well. These towers are acting as normal Attila towers, so they're going to be hitting the enemy somewhat decently. And we are killing whites. That's the main thing, just whittling them down so that Jon Snow in his last defense. Did I even show Jon Snow? I think I did, right? But obviously Jon Snow is back here with his awesome looking custom model right there. He does look a bit tanned, you know, like he's been on holiday or something, but he just looks really awesome. The map creators have always done a great job of there. I don't want to use my artillery yet. Because, I mean, that's kind of... No, he's reinforcing it. My ally is reinforcing more spears in here. Do let me know if you guys want to see more battles like this. You know, maybe even more live battles on maps. Because there's some maps I can't do because the replay just doesn't work. Which is exactly why you're seeing something like this now. But yeah, just let me know if you want to see more battles like this in the future. As I'm more than happy to do them. They are always good fun. And live battles like this, you know, I can definitely do live battles like this where I have my allies fighting alongside me. Nice. The infantry from the wildlings actually managed to push out against the whites pretty decently. But again, it's just the relentless approach from all the numbers. You know, they have so many left if we look at the kills. Actually, we're killing them pretty quickly, I must say. Like, my flank is going to break sometime soon and our ammunition is going to run out. But the wildlings seem to be doing a great job over there. As more of the whites just start pushing. I might actually retreat my archers now as we are starting to fall back of this position. Yeah, I'm actually going to retreat my archers. Get them out of there. Get them back to the final stand. But yeah, we are definitely killing them pretty quickly. And that's to be expected considering how many archers we have. The beginning of a battle, I think, is going to go in our favor. And then eventually their numbers will start to pay dividends and you know, show why they are the undying horde. Because they don't actually rout as well, whereas our men can rout. The enemy units physically can't, so they're literally going to be fighting to the bitter end. Some friendly fire there. Hopefully it's not my own missiles shooting. Yeah, because soon enough, oh crap, what happened to this unit? Just letting them in. No, that's not good. Turn around, boys. Duel them. Oh, that's sick. That dude just got his head sliced off. That looked epic. Pushed that white to the ground. He's probably going to get back up, but is someone going to kill him on the ground? I can see him moving. Someone finish him off. Slice that head off. There's just so much infantry left on this left side. It's going to be difficult. And look at the balance of power as well. Balance of power does not look great at all. And the numbers of the wildlings are slowly dropping. That's the main thing. It's just when the numbers finally go, that's when the issue will be. Because the wildlings have a pretty good surround over here. Like a really good surround over here. And you can really see the undead just pushing through the ranks. It's hard to see who's who, because there's quite a few dirty ass... yeah, look at these cavemen right here. Some dirty ass wildlings. They look pretty much like they are whites. Luckily though, however, they are not. Over here, the general unit is being pushed up for the whites. My side is pretty much completely gone. I'm actually going to retreat back everything now and just get back here with everything that isn't engaged. And almost just let them in a little bit, because I think we'll have a much better chance if we just fall all the way back. We still have plenty of archers with our artillery piece left remaining. And we'll set up our archers like over here so they can shoot into the side as the enemy come. We'll actually set up all of these archers in that side, because they've probably only got a few more shots left. So we'll set them up like that, so as the enemy come running across, we can just shoot them in the sides. I think that'll be a good situation. Yeah, we're about to lose here, so I'm expecting to see all these whites pouring in. Balance of power is still not in our favor, but kill-wise, we are slaughtering them right now. This is awesome. We are racking up the kills. I think the other wildling army needs to push in, because this wildling army is just suffering. Yeah, here we go. Reinforcements are starting to pour in. I can't believe how well the Night's Watch have actually done. I mean, I guess it's these Fens. I think it's mainly the wildlings who have racked up the kills. I don't feel like I've racked up many kills at all. I feel like I've pretty much done nothing, whereas my wildling ally seems to be the one racking up the kills. Yeah, here we go. The whites are starting to push in now. I've got all my men retreating back. This will also be good for their energy levels as well. I might even tell my ally to fall back now. Yeah, fall back to the inner city. I'll give him the order to fall back what he has to the inner city, as the whites have overtaken it. The whites will overwhelm him soon, so he does need to try and fall back with whatever he can now that my flank has been taken over. Also, guys, make sure to let me know in the comments down below what siege battle or what battle you want to see in the future. Obviously, if any cool custom maps come out, I will 100% be doing them. But I can also create some battles, you know, in my own kind of style as well. So definitely the Battle of Casterly Rock I want to do at some point. But I know Apollo just did that, so I want to kind of give it a little bit more time till I approach that. And then, obviously, I want to also do a few other battles and the battles to come in the TV show I want to follow. I also definitely want to do Stannis' battle, where Stannis gets charged outside of Winterfell as he tries to set up his siege by House Bolton. I definitely want to do that battle for sure. Because it's been far too long since I've played as the Baratheons. Stannis is obviously the one true king, my man. The battle sounds are awesome as they push on. I mean, Stannis did send help to the wildlings. He's one of the only true rulers, you know. And imagine how different Game of Thrones could have been if Stannis won the throne before, like he actually took King's Landing at the Battle of Blackwater, and you know he had a united Iron Islands against Daenerys' invasion. Imagine how different that would be. And like Jon, you know, bent the knee to Stannis. That would be so cool. And like Stannis rallying everyone up against the forces of Daenerys. That would be a true battle to believe in. Or a true war to believe in. So all the Fens are trying to escape as best they can. The rest of the wildlings are just charging in. I'll see what they say. Use my catapult. Okay, sir. Okay, let's unleash hell. Let's go ahead and use them over here then. We'll use flammable shot. Let's go ahead and see some explosions happen, boys. Because if I get one direct hit here, it is going to be absolutely disgusting, trust me. The catapults in Seven Kingdoms are horrific. You don't get a lot of ammunition with them, but you don't need a lot of ammunition. If this one gets a direct hit, it is over for the wildlings. I think it's just a bit... Oh, no, it's direct. Oh, God, no. I think I hit my own allies there. Oh, no, luckily I only hit the wildlings. Come on, just a direct hit, please. In the center. This one's a bit overshot. Oh, that was pretty good. I hit the wildlings there. You just see the wildlings go flying. No, I'm hitting my own allies. Oh, God. Come on. I did click here. You guys saw it. I did not mean to kill my own allies. And again, I just love the burning white bodies. It's just such a cool animation. How our front lines aren't overwhelmed quite yet, but all the wildlings are pushing in. I mean, we are actually down to... So it's still... They definitely racked up the kills again. There we go. Look at that hit. Look how many men... Or how many whites that killed. You see all the whites just burning on the ground. So awesome. It really is. And again, another direct hit. Oh, that's so good. The amount of dead bodies piled up here is disgusting. If only the White Walkers could actually raise up more men. But here we go. The final assault right here. We'll bring back these soldiers. I think they're going to get ready just to surround us. I'm going to hold my ammunition for the last battle because we can still hit all the soldiers here. And I guess we'll get ready to prepare as they do push on. So, the battle is still very much in their favor. However, you know, there's only a 2-to-1 difference now. And the Fens are going to be the first unit to engage. The Javelins come up. The Javelins actually kill a lot of the Fens in the back. That's not too healthy. That's fine, though. Yeah, these reinforcements, they're going to completely surround us. Oh, this is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm going to try and use my catapult as well. The last couple shots over here. Try and finish off these big bolts, because we definitely need it. We definitely need it. I'm obviously also going to stick all my infantry into shield wall as well. Good thing they are. Oh, nice. We got some direct hits there. And we killed the enemy general. Doesn't really matter because the whites don't suffer any morale or anything like that. I'll get these archers to start shooting as well. Focus fire right there, boys. Quick reload. Pick your targets. And Jon's going to have to go in soon enough. Oh, look at the archer volleys. Look at the archer volleys. Burn them all. Nice. 15 kills on that volley. Let's keep it up, boys, because soon enough you're going to be in the shit. Very, very soon. Oh, the artillery's still coming in. I've got one more shot left. Let's try and make it count. I guess I'll try and use it over here, maybe. The archer fire is still coming in. The archer's going to have to get stuck in very soon. A few more whites making their way into the battle. Hold as best you can, my man. Hold as best you can. Jon is going to definitely have to go in, because the whites over here are just really overwhelming them. And the archers are about to get their last shot off before charging in. Come on, boys, let loose. No, why aren't you shooting? I guess I'm just going to charge them in then. Good luck. As the lines... Oh, so many of them just died. Wow, so many of the Night's Watch just got cut down then. That is not too healthy. Luckily, though, we still have some artillery. Yeah, we can use our artillery over here, actually. Let's turn it around. And we will also have all this reinforcements as well. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, we can actually outflank them here. Good, we're going to do that. We actually have another unit of archers here as well. I guess we'll use the archers over here. Yeah, archers come over here. We're going to commit the rest of our infantry round this flank. You guys can go and reinforce there. But I want to hit these guys in the flank here. And I guess I'll send Jon in as well. And I'll pop some of his abilities right here. Yeah, we'll pop these abilities to help boost up the morale and guard. And Jon Snow himself will go in as well, just to try and do as much damage as possible as the fighting gets down to the last couple seconds. And this is going to be a really, really close battle. There is hardly, there's not many people left whatsoever. And we are killing the wildlings fairly quickly. But remember, normally what happens in these battles is that one side will rout when the numbers get a bit too low. However, the whites cannot rout in battle at all. They will fight and die to the last man, or I guess last undead man. Are the archers over here yet? The archers are. Good, good, good. Our infantry has been overwhelmed. Our archers have been killed. But we're doing okay. Jon's infantry unit is holding. That's the main thing. We need this unit to carry on holding. We cannot let it rout. Do we have any exhausted units? Not really. Our artillery has run out of ammunition. Yeah, you guys just go get stuck in. We can't really afford for our infantry to be overrun like that. Just continue to shoot. I'm hoping we can kill them here. Numbers-wise, that's what it's going to come down to. Nice, we've almost got similar numbers. And I think once we kind of take that to the grave, we'll win. Once we, even out the odds and take the advantage in numbers, I think the wildlings just won't have the, or the White Walkers, sorry, just won't have the strength. Nice. Getting a lot of good kills. I think the wildlings have racked up the most kills, though, out of everything, out of all the units. Oh god, we're actually getting attacked from behind a little bit here. How's Jon doing as well? All your infantry soldiers should be pushing up. Let's see if we can find Jon Snow on the battlefield. He only has a sword, so we should be able to see him fairly obviously, because he doesn't have a shield, obviously. So we'll try and keep an eye out for him. If you guys can see him, you're doing a better job than me. And I also swear, I spent most of the battles doing this. There he is right there. So he wasn't too hard to pick out. Oh, nice, and he just slices down a White Walker. That is epic. More of them going down. And another one. Go, Jon. Jon is going in right now. The archer fire. Oh, God. We don't want to... Where the hell did we just end up? God, I lost him again. I lost Jon. Well, how the hell did we end up all the way over there? Are we one on this flank yet? No, almost. You can see the numbers. They just don't rout. There's not many men left here, but they are slowly dying. We've actually managed to completely envelop these whites. Awesome. There's no escape for them. Yeah, pretty much completely enveloped them. We still have some archers left remaining as well, who are helping out. I mean, I might just have to use these as added numbers. Tormund is pretty much still completely alive. Now, Tormund is much easier to see on the battlefield. You just have to look for some ginger guy, and you'll be able to find Tormund. Even though I'm having trouble actually picking him out right now. He should be like the easiest person to find in the entire world, but apparently I'm blind. I don't think Tormund... Oh, there he is, right there. Tormund, Giant Bane, is right there. Leading the wildlings to victory. And we're doing a good job here. Oh, they actually... What? The whites can rout? Wow, I did not know the whites could actually rout. That's pretty cool. Well, we've got this battle in the bag. But we have not been overwhelmed by the whites here. And the reason because I obviously gave, I try to make it a competitive battle, which I definitely think it has been a competitive battle. Maybe the whites needed a few more men, but in the sense, because I'm having to do this battle live because the replay crashes, it's very hard to get a lag-free live battle because of obviously other people's computers who are playing might not be as good as mine. So because of that, I kind of tend to do less men, even though it's pretty smooth. Like, we haven't lagged at all, and we've had 17,000 soldiers. So I think in the future, we're definitely going to push it with these live battles and just try and make it, try and not clump up our armies anywhere. Because I feel when you don't clump up your armies and you play kind of like smart by having reserves and stuff like that, the lag is pretty minimal and allows for these really epic looking battles. So yeah, a massive thank you to my Discord for kind of almost allowing us to have these battles, because without them, you know, I would not be able to create these battles. But yeah, the last wildlings are going down, and Hardhome is, or Hardhome, sorry, has been victorious. If you want to obviously play this map, I'll make sure to link it in the description. It definitely looks awesome. We'll take one little glimpse from the overfield of the battle. Very, very cool indeed. And the last bits of infantry. Jon Snow has survived, and so has Tormund as well. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stay that way. No, some of these whites, you know, could get a killing blow onto Tormund or Jon. But I don't think that is going to be the case, as the rest of the Knights watch just come flying in. Heads go rolling and just get sliced to the ground. Always cool kill animations. And the last couple units are going to be finished off now as well. What's even left of them? How many men do they have left? Or how many whites? One white there, one white there. There's literally 3 or 2 whites left remaining. If we hover over this, we'll be able to tell you 2 versus 800. They got killed. They're still taking down soldiers, though, left, right, and centre. But I mean, the nice thing about the whites, I guess Jon will burn all the dead bodies, but the nice thing about the whites is that they can just re-raise men. But there we go, a Pyrrhic victory. GG to the people playing in this engagement. It was a lot of fun doing this kind of more live battle. It was definitely different for sure. So if we look at the kills, we can see Jon getting 190 kills, all the archers for the Night's Watch doing very nicely, and all the infantry as well, just cutting them down. The artillery piece getting 600 kills, Jesus. But I mean, it's not like the whites didn't get kills, some of these guys getting 200 kills. If we look at my wildling ally, Tormund, 250, the hordes and the Fens getting 400, almost nice. And the final army down here as well has over 100 kills, so that's absolutely awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. Also, let me know what factions you want to see in future and what scenarios you want to see in the future. And I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.